I'm thrilled to share this with all of you. This is a story of healing from wounds of war, especially the psychological wounds. A terrific organization called the Warrior Canine Connection helps do this by bringing together wounded soldiers and man's best friend. And I recently sat down with two soldiers whose lives were changed by one very special dog.
Okay, salute.
Justin Lansford and his longtime girlfriend Carol Bombs love doting on their golden retriever, Gabe.
Lap.
But there is much more to this four-legged friend than meets the eye.
What does Gabe mean to you?
The less I use my chair, my wheelchair, the more I need his help in smaller tasks, and the more he's there. It's been very comforting to know that.
Can you tell me about your injury, how it happened?
I was a paratrooper in the 82nd Airborne, and we were in eastern Afghanistan in early 2012. We struck an IED, and it flipped my truck completely. I had bilaterally severed femurs, which resulted in the amputation of my left leg.
While recovering at Walter Reed, Justin was introduced to Gabe through the Warrior Canine Connection.
What are some of the things you couldn't do before Gabe?
There were things that were significantly more difficult. I have a prosthetic lubricant. I'll have him run and grab my spray, and he'll pick it up and bring it to me so I can put my leg on. What a good boy. And from there, it just kind of snowballs. He's helping me with one thing after the next. Brace. He can help me to and from the ground. If I wanted to get on the ground, I can use him as kind of a brace, and I can lean on him to get onto and off of the ground.
Gabe is always at the ready, and it begins from the minute Justin comes home.
How does he help you get in and out?
Oh, he can open the door. Here, Gabe. Here. Gabe, get the door. That's it. Good boy.
Good boy, Gabe. Every day?
Good boy.
Anything you need?
Oh, anything I need.
At just 2 years old, Gabe has been working as Justin's service dog for 5 months. But Justin isn't the first veteran's life Gabe has touched.
I was on a dismount patrol on the Afghanistan-Pakistan border. If I see a kid, maybe 15 years old, suicide bomber, you knew what it was.
What do you remember from that moment?
I just remember a big, loud noise, big flash, and I remember landing.
To help with his post-traumatic stress disorder, Spencer Milo's doctor suggested he work with a puppy named Gabe, who was a candidate for the Warrior Canine Connection.
It was really hard to go back into public without being so on edge that it made others uncomfortable.
In training Gabe, it really helped heal you.
I ended up going with Gabe on the Metro.
Could you have done that without Gabe?
Not a chance. And it's funny, so we went on the Metro, we went to a grocery store. By the time I got done with the grocery store, I remember sitting there and talking to a couple of people that I was with and myself, more or less myself, like, I just did that.
We're involving the service members in the process of training the dogs, and through that process, they're teaching the dog that the world is a safe place, to incorporate that same notion that the world truly is a safe place in the civilian world.
Spencer hadn't seen Gabe since he finished training him to become Justin's service dog. But on this day, he traveled to Maryland from Colorado, two men who had never met, sharing such a special bond.
Look at you. Look at you. Enormous, you're so handsome.
It's pretty remarkable to think that one dog could have such an impact on two lives.
I owe everything to Gabe. I mean, I would jump in front of a bus for Gabe in a heartbeat, and I know he would do the same for me. I know he'd do the same for Justin. So, that's the kind of connection that you have.
I haven't really had a chance to say, thank you to Spencer for working with Gabe and getting Gabe to a point where he could work and help me. And being able to see Spencer face to face has been awesome.
I want to say thank you to both of those men for letting us into their lives. And Spencer was really sad to leave Gabe, but he knows they're a family now, and they will forever be bonded by Gabe and what he's done for both of their lives. This program is unbelievable. They have a new litter of puppies coming out. You can go to their website and look at the puppies and support them in any way you can.
Let's do it. Thank you for bringing us that story. Just incredible. That's all on GoodMorningAmerica.com on Yahoo.